Okay. Are we live here? I think we are. I think everything is running properly. But let me check here on my monitor to see if everything is correct. If my sound is coming through. But I think it should be. Okay. Yes, it is. Hello everybody. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. Hello there, Fripeman, Uncle Leo, Spyro, Big Brain Games, Khaled, Italo. How are you doing, fellas? Curly Patty was here before. I noticed you, Curly Patty. Don't know if you're lurking there. But hello there, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Good afternoon, Oitu. Nice to have you all here, fellas. And today we'll be playing on the London server. I finally healed and I'm back to action. And we'll be playing some Halloween maps today because Uncle Leo loves Halloween and he will be our map DJ today. So he will decide what maps we go play when. And we are starting on Monster Bash. So let me open here my screen. And again, the IP is right here and also on the description. So we are on the London server today. Feel free to join and play with us, it will be a lot of fun. Hey, hello there, Floppy and Trolley Fish. Nice to see you fellas arrived. And we have Uncle Leo here, our map DJ. And we have here this lovely Macau as well that I really adore. I love this detail on this map, I really enjoy it. And I feel like suffering today, so I'll be playing a bit of Engineer. It's not my best class, but I'll give it a shot. I'll try playing it for a bit. Perhaps in this map, you know, it would be better to use the mini sentry. I'm not sure, but I think it would, and I don't know where to place my sentry here, but whatever. People are joining, and we are here with Italo, Oitu, and Robertas, and Uncle Leo, as I showed you. So come play with us, it will be a lot of fun. Even if you are not from Europe, because I myself am from South America, and I can play here normally, so no worries about that. Oh no, I'm gonna die to Monoculus here. Bad idea to stay there. But it's okay. Hey, Cooker Pyro, nice to have you here as well. Glad you arrived to watch the stream. Let me know, fellas, how are you all today? Are you getting hyped for Screen Fortress? I think I'll blow up my sentry and build it in another spot. I think down here would be a better place, you know. I don't know why, but I feel like this would be a pesky place for a sentry. And we have another engineer here, Italo, is playing engineer with us. And there are people trying to hit our sentries there. Let's see if I can circle them around here. And I don't have enough metal there. You get the point. I'm gonna suffer here as engineer. Let's switch to the mini sentry. I think it will be a bit better. I don't often play with the mini sentry because I prefer the regular sentry, but on King of the Hill I think it doesn't really make much sense to try to get a level 3 sentry, you know. Yeah, I'm fine too, Ploppy. Thank you very much. You know, I'm getting excited for Screen Fortress. I think there hasn't been anything particular going on with TF2 for quite some months now, and although I don't think it will be anything special, this Screen Fortress, as it has been for the last few years, I can't help but get a little bit excited, you know, at the very least to see what cosmetics we'll get into the game, because I've seen a lot of cool stuff popping up on the workshop. You know, it seems that the workshop creators have been outdoing themselves in the... and we have here a Hoovy. But I won't respect Hoovies today, I'm sorry. And I'm dead, okay. Karma, go figure. Perhaps I should have respected that Hoovy. But you see, the skeletons don't respect Hoovies either. But yeah, karma got me hard there. But yeah, as I was saying, I think that workshop creators really outdone themselves this year. And there's a bunch of good stuff on the workshop. In particularly, I liked to see Supcan Pyro there. Really lovely. And I don't really know what I'm doing, just talking about random stuff here. Let's go grab these body parts. I don't have a scout here, okay. I'll grab your body parts as well, Mr. Scout, no problem. But I enjoyed seeing Sup and Pyro there. And I think the Spy made set, that someone made a set for Spy that dresses him as a maid. I really found that a lot of fun, you know. So funny. I hope it gets added into the game. And about maps, I didn't see any new maps, but there's one that I've wanting to get into the game that's from the same creator of Ice Tower, who is a friend of mine, Midlu. The name of the map is Toontown. It is a very good King of the Hill map. Perhaps, Uncle Liu, if you're listening to this, perhaps set it as the next map for us, Toontown. Otherwise, I'll choose it here on the map poll, on the map voting poll here on the server. But it is a great map. I really like it, and I wish it got added because, you know, it's nothing wacky or different, but it's solid gameplay. It is a very good King of the Hill map. So I wish it got added this year. It would be nice. So yeah. I am Ploppy is saying that the name is Floppy. Oh, okay, no problem there, Floppy. It's because your account name is spelled as Ploppy, isn't it? Yeah, it's Ploppy. And Khaled is asking how does he join. Khaled, you have to use the TF2 console. So you open the console and then you type in connect and the server IP. We are on the London server today. You can also join through the community server browser. So if you come here, find the game, community servers, favorites, add a server, you can also type in the IP here and it should show up for you in this window for you to connect. So that's another way to do it. Alright, now we are on Bejo, I think Cauldron, but it's a Halloween skin of Bejo. Another great map, you know. I wish Valve would add the regular versions of these maps because they are excellent, they're great maps. I think I'll try rocking the level 3 sentry here. Let's see if it works. And Uncle Liu chose it, the map. Nice, nice. Thank you very much, Uncle Liu. Toontown is the map. Let's go play it because it is a great map, a lot of fun to play on it. I really appreciate it, you know. And because I'm with the level 3, I have Spyro here with his nice and usual taunt. I think I'll set the defenses a bit behind, you know. I think it would be better to have a sentry back there. At least for now. And how's everything going? We have a lot of people on the point there. I'm not sure if this will go well for me as engineer, but I'll try. You know, let's see what comes out of this. And I'm gonna die here, yeah. Should have retreated there. But at least I still got my stuff. And Uncle Liu is voting for the map I was talking about. Nice. Okay, let's go there, protect my sentry. So yeah, hello Zezinho! Nice to have you here. I'm always glad when you fellas come watch my streams, you know, it makes me very happy to see you care about my content, you know, even when I'm not producing anything special, you know, even when I'm just playing the game and talking about random stuff. I really appreciate you fellas passing by to play with me and to watch the stream, it's great. But I have something planned for this week. So for the last weeks, I've only been uploading stream highlights, and that's because I didn't really had the time to make an actual feature video as I usually do, a commentary video. But I have one planned for this week. Keep an eye out so you don't miss it. And it will be about the topic of TF2 community. Those of you who are paying attention to my channel probably saw that a couple of weeks ago, this could be dangerous. A couple of weeks ago, I asked in my community tab, how would you define the TF2 community to people who don't know about it, you know? And I decided to turn that into a video commentary. I think it will be a very interesting one to watch and to talk about, you know. So try not to miss that one because it will be nice. It will be a good one, I believe. So yeah. And Spyro is asking, do you think we will get spells back in Screen Fortress? I wish we did, Spyro, because spells are a great mechanic, you know, and it makes me sad that Valve simply abandoned them, you know. I wish we got spells back. It would be neat. For sure, for sure. Especially because I want to get my hands on some spelled items. And they are so expensive. I know Uncle Leo has a bunch of spelled items. And I find that very neat. But they are so expensive. I can't really justify purchasing them, you know. To me, the price is kind of prohibitive. And I have a lot of expensive stuff. So if spells came back, I think it would be very cool. With some new effects and some stuff like that, it would be very nice. Oh, okay, let's retreat with this teleporter. And let's try to get this soldier here, because he's trying to get my sentry. Okay. I think the level 2 sentry is working well here. Let's keep it here. Let's grab some more metal. Move it up just a little bit so it can't be targeted from that side. And let's up it to level 3 now. And now let's take care of the dispels. And after that I think I'll worry about the teleporter. Okay, it's level 3. The enemy team is pushing us. I have to remember to use the short circuit because I have it equipped but I'm not using it for much. But yeah, things are going better than I expected here. At least on this map, you know. So yeah. And fellas are asking about music requests. The songs on my stream are from a playlist that I've set up beforehand. So I can't really take music requests. And especially because it's kind of finicky, you know, to play music here on YouTube. I have to really pay attention so I don't get a copyright strike. Otherwise I may lose my monetization here on this stream, and I don't want that. By the way, you can hear the music, can't you? I just want to make sure you can hear the music on stream, because it is playing right now. The sound is a bit low because I don't want it to be distracting, but it is playing. We have music playing right now. They are mostly songs from OC Remix. That's a group of remixers that do video game soundtracks. And other songs are copyright free, so if you need a song for a video or for playing on stream, take a look at their work because it is excellent. Okay, let's try to go to the underworld here. Ah, come on, Scout! No! He got me there and died. Okay, so it's fine, no problem there. So yeah. Hey, Dev is there! Hello, Devi, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. And Curly Patty is asking if that stream thing will work. Curly Patty, I sent you a message on Twitter. I don't know if you managed to see it. So take a look at it, but I'll explain here as well. Curly Patty and I were trying to work out a continuous stream thing. So for those of you that are watching me here and playing with me here, after my stream ends, Curly Patty will start a stream on his channel, on the same server. At least the idea is that. And I was trying to set up my YouTube channel to redirect to his stream after mine ends. But I've come to figure it out the worst way, Curly Patty, that is simply not possible. The redirect function we have on YouTube, and I found that out today, only allows you to redirect to a video or live stream from your own channel. So I can't redirect to yours channel automatically, which is a bummer, you know, I really wanted to do that. So what I'm gonna do is, right at the end of stream, before we wrap things up here, I'm going to paste a link on chat to Curly Patty's live stream, so you fellas can go watch him there and keep on playing with him there. So if you are here on the server playing with us, and you want to keep playing, don't disconnect when I end my stream, because we are going to continue playing, or at least Curly Patty is going to continue playing on his live stream afterwards. So that will be fun, you know. I think it's a very nice mechanic to have between streamers. We often see people talking about streaming at the same time and something like that, but I don't really feel like that's a good idea. Because if two different people are streaming at the same time, essentially what you are doing is dividing the viewership on those two channels. I think that's and this is Toontown, the map that Midilu made, the same guy that made Ice Tower. This is the one I wish got added into the game in this next update. It is a very fun map. But as I was saying, I think it is a better idea to have streamers that want to collab streaming one after the other. That way the viewers can go from one stream to the other and keep watching and keep playing the game. I think it's more fun that way. And instead of dividing the viewership, you're actually adding. Come on, how did you get there, Trollfish? You're actually adding the viewership on those streams over time. So yeah, that's it, Curly Patty. I find out I really can't automatically redirect as I thought I could, which is kinda lame if you ask me. Okay, let's place a dispenser here, and let's work on the sentry now so I can move it up. So yeah. Hey, hello there, cool. You're playing with us, aren't you? I think you are a scout here with us. Is this you? Cool. Glad to have you here. Nice. Hi, fellas are asking where I'm from. I'm from Brazil, yeah, for anyone wondering about that. And KV saying, hello professor, can you talk about Versus Sexton Hail? It is a really good game mode. I've heard a lot about it and I know what it is, but I didn't play much Versus Sexton Hail, you know. I respect that game mode a lot, but it's not my thing, KV minigamer, so I don't really have much to talk about it, you know. Okay, let's try to move the sentry. I think it would be better here, protecting this choke here. And this is also a good platform for me to push it into the... Ah, come on. And I could not get that spell there. I'm a lousy Halloween player. I'm very bad here. But the sentry is doing work, so that's nice. I think I'll up the teleporter now. So yeah. Brazilian Obi-Wan Kenobi. Curly Patty saying that. Very funny. And Khaled is saying, I can't really play TF2 anymore because every server I join there are bots. Ah, that's very sad, Khaled. Try playing on community servers, you know. In general, the situation is a bit better on community servers. So perhaps you can have some fun on them. And if there's one good thing from this bot situation, it's that we've had a lot of new community servers arriving, you know, a lot of new providers showing up. So at least there's that, you know. But yeah, it's lame. I won't deny it. It's very bad. And I wish Valve would do something against this whole situation. Okay, let's place the sentry here, because it can watch the point. It's not really a good spot because someone can easily get it from there. And someone destroyed my teleporter, but it's okay. I'll build another one here. And a dispenser. Okay. Hi, Rika the Freaka is sending gifts here. Nice, Rika. Very nice. By the way, I love your profile picture. Very nice, that fella there. I forgot his name. If I'm not mistaken, that puppet there, that's the avatar for Rika the Freaka, is some sort of Christian puppet or something like that. I've heard about it on one of Brutal Moose's videos. I don't know if you are familiar with Brutal Moose. He's an excellent YouTuber, I really enjoy his content. And if that puppet is the one he mentioned in one of his videos, what's his name? Please let me know in chat what the name of that puppet is. Because it's very, very fun. Really enjoyed it. Nice. Hey, hello Cartola, I'm doing nice, glad to have you here, my friend. And Alison is there as well. Hey Professor, sadly I can't tune in or play during the stream today. But I hope you have a great time streaming and hanging out with the fellas. Ah, for sure, Alison. Don't worry about it, I'm glad you passed by just to say hi. That already makes me happy. So thanks a lot. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, Alison. Very nice. So yeah. Yeah, Migatuga can play today. Ah, it's your baby cousin birthday. Ah, happy birthday to your baby cousin. Nice, I hope you enjoy his birthday a lot. We have to cherish those things. This is the spy. Yeah, this is the spy. Okay. Come on, I'm useless. How could I'm just gonna explode myself here because how couldn't I get the spy? I'm such a lousy engineer. I have to practice more. So yeah. But yeah, cherish that birthday. That's very nice. Happy birthday to your baby cousin. And Plop is saying, not only my PC can't handle the game while YouTube is working. Ah, okay. How you can join, Ploppy? You can join the server through the console. And through the... I splashed a bit of water here on myself. And through the community server browser. So if you come here, find the game, community servers, and in the favorites tab, you can add an IP and join the server like that. But you can also use the console to come play with us. Then you just have to open console and type in connect and the server IP. So we have to try and cap that point. Let me grab a spell here. And we have a special spell here. Let's get it. Okay, let's send in skeletons their way. And we have here Trollfish with the... there's a Midlu engraved his name under the point. Did you see that? Very interesting. I'll see if I can fall there again so you can see that. I didn't know about that. Midlu is all about setting up some Easter eggs on his maps. That's very, very interesting. Very nice. So yeah. And Tim saying, nice mustache. Thanks a lot, Tim. I really appreciate you fellas enjoying my mustache. I have to trim it a bit because it is getting a bit out of control. You know, it's getting too long, I think. But I really like my mustache. I actually started growing this mustache because of the need to use those TF2, I think in the US is N95 masks. Those masks that people are using nowadays against COVID, you know. If I had left my beard as it was, the mask would not fit properly on my face. So I decided to cut my beard and leave only the mustache so I could get proper... I got you. So I could get a proper fit on my face, you know. Okay, let's place the sentry here. And there's someone trying to destroy my... I'm sorry, Charlie Fish. Didn't mean to kill you there. It just appeared at the right time for me, at the wrong time for you. So yeah. And for whatever reason, the fire isn't going out on my sentry, even though I'm repairing it. Very weird. Let's push the dispenser here. Keep working on the sentry. I think I'll bring the teleporter up as well. I think this is a good spot for it, kinda hidden there. But I'm not playing too bad today. I had a couple of embarrassing moments with that spy, but other than that, I think I'm working properly as an engineer here. Ah, someone upgraded the teleporter for me. That's nice. I appreciate that. And I have no idea why this fire particle didn't disappear here. Very weird. Okay, everyone's coming through here. There's a soldier trying to shoot our stuff there. And Charliefish saying the map needs more HP packs. Yeah, perhaps that's the case, Charliefish. I would appreciate, for example, an ammo pack in this area here, perhaps right here. Ah, and I got sniped there. Come on. But yeah, that I agree with. I'm thinking whether I should change the placement of my buildings or not. So yeah. Hey, Tio Jacinto, hello there, nice to have you here, Tio Jacinto. You came from my Brazilian channel, thanks a lot for passing by. The sentry is so good against these skeletons here, they have no chance. So yeah, what else are you saying there? Delta is saying, I hope Midlu gets one of his maps accepted by Valve. Yeah, you know, I wish, because he has actually more than those two maps. He has others on his workshop page. And I like all of them, really. Some of them need more work, I agree with that, but I think he has great ideas for maps. Okay, got Trolleyfish there. I think if I keep this sentry up here, we'll have no problem eventually capping the point. You know, this is a good position to hold. I think I'll move the dispenser closer to my team here, so they can make more use of it. I think this will be better. My gargoyle is here. I really like these gargoyles. For whatever reason. The amount of souls means nothing, but I really like collecting these gargoyles. And perhaps I should move this teleporter up as well. I'll place it here. Yeah, I think this is a good spot. What else are you saying there? Curly Patty's calling me Professor Mustache. Hey, hello there, Vincent! Nice to have you here, my friend Vincent. You raised your head there on chat. How are you doing, friend? Nice, I missed you. Come play with us, Vincent. It will be a lot of fun. We are on the London server today, playing with high ping. At least I am. The other fellas from Europe have normal ping, but I have quite a high ping here. But yeah, nice to have you here. Always glad, fellas, when you come watch my streams. I really appreciate it. There's a pyro trying to hit me, I don't know from where. Where is that pyro? Was he up in the sky? You see? Where is that pyro? How was he doing that? Very weird. Perhaps he was using that power to jump, you know. There's a spell for that, I think. Ah, come on, they destroyed my teleporter. Okay. And the dispenser and everything. Let's change positions here.
That works.
I think it will be a good thing. And now I'm the one who has the jump power. And no good, just died there. But he didn't see my teleporter, so perhaps my team can leverage that advantage. Let's see. And Curly Patty is asking, when am I going to do an MVM live stream? I'm not sure, Curly Patty. You know, I have to do one. They're trying to rush us. Let me get a sentry going here quickly. Just so they can't really rush our spawn. Okay, and I got Rika the Freaka there. Come on, I'm gonna die. I'm dead here. But you see, the sentry there at least prevents them from spawn camping us too much. So the team can get out of spawn and work on the map. But you know, I have to do more MVM streams. I really like MVM actually. I don't play it a lot, but every time I play it I have a good time. And I usually do these MVM streams. When I do them, I tend to do them on my Brazilian channel, because it is easier for my Brazilian subscribers to join and play with me on the official Valve servers for MVM, you know. Here, I I would like to do one, but the sad thing is it would be very hard for me to be able to play with you. And we have to contest the point. Let's go. Or otherwise we're gonna die here. Okay, let's try to help the team contest the point here. Or else we'll lose this. Yeah, we're going to lose. We're going to lose this. Go, Italo! Kept the point for us. Nice, nice. It worked out. Nice. Okay. But I really want to do an MVM stream to try to get an Australian. You know. Ironically, it's actually very weird that, if you think about it. But I'm actually a good engineer in MVM. At least on the Two Cities tour. I think I know my stuff when it comes to playing engineer on Two Cities. So perhaps it will be a different experience for you fellas to watch me playing engineer and playing well as engineer, you know. I think I can really block those. Ah, come on, we can't lose here. Ah, come on, so close. But yeah, you see, I really like this map. I think Mizulu is great with the King of the Hill map structure, if you ask me. I really appreciate it. But yeah, MVM stream would be fun. Perhaps someday we'll do a tour together. I think it would be nice. Let me put a sentry here to start with. Let's work on getting the teleporter for everyone while the sentry builds, and that's it. Hey, hello there, RoboFake! I've been out of TF2 for some time. I wanted to know if there's anything new in the game. Yeah, there isn't, RoboFake. But if there is, I would like to know to come back. Yeah, there's nothing new, RoboFake. And don't really get your hopes up for new stuff on TF2, because we'll probably get, as I was saying earlier, some new cosmetics on Screen Fortress as usual. Maybe 1 or 2 new maps, but I wouldn't expect very much more than that. So yeah. I'm Curly Patty, I'm still talking about the MVM stream with the GUM members. That would be very nice, Curly Patty. I would be down for that. It would be a cool event.
Out of my way, out of my way.
If you fellas want to make that happen, talk to me, as I would appreciate it. Okay, got him. Let's try to get... the medic went the wrong way, Mr. Medic. I have to remember to use my spells. Because I keep hoarding spells and I don't use them. Okay, my dispenser is down. Let's grab some metal here and build another one for the team to use. So yeah, and Vincent's saying, oh, I was busy because of the RPGs. Are playing RPGs? Very nice. But today I'm a little free. Maybe this week I'll show up on the server, on the Brazilian server. Ah, very nice. Yeah, come play with us. The other day, Vincent, Dark Knight was playing with us as well. Dark Knight, for those of you who don't know, is another mutual friend of ours. And this time I had help, so we could protect the sentry from the spy. But yeah, Dark Knight's another mutual friend of ours, and he was playing with us on stream. It was very nice to see his heavy jumping around on the server again. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. If I had the Rescue Ranger, perhaps I could place my sentry here. Come on. But I really like the shotgun, you know. I understand why some engineers only use the Rescue Ranger, because it is so useful. But in my opinion, nothing really beats the shotgun. Okay. And perhaps I should try moving my teleporter, since we got a pyro protecting my sentry there. Let's do this. I think I'll place my teleporter on that room up there. I think that's a good spot. It's a good vantage point for the team here. But now we are working very well as a team. What else are you saying there, fellow? Let me see. Hey, hello Dragomir! Glad to have you here, Dragomir. I'm glad you managed to come by to watch my stream for a while. Very nice. Thank you, Demonite there, Mr. Demonite. Thanks a lot. And Delta is saying, I wish community MVM campaigns were still giving medals. Yeah, those community campaigns were great, you know. I didn't play any of them because I'm kind of spoiled, you know. I will only play MVM if there is a real prize behind it. And I know those medals are a real prize, but I'm actually talking about the Australians, you know. I for example, host 2 community MVM servers, but I don't really play on them because MVM is fun and all, but if you're not gonna try to get an Australian, I don't really see the point of doing full tours. But I think those community tours are a great idea, and I've watched some videos on them. Okay, let's try to jump here to see the Easter egg. You see, mid, on the mid point. That's a very interesting Easter egg from mid. First time I got to see it. But yeah, the community campaigns were great stuff, and the medals they were dropping were a very cool incentive to complete those campaigns. I wish we got that more often, you know. And it was officially endorsed by Valve, you know. For example, one thing they could do... Hey, fellas want to play Maple Ridge, nice. One thing they could do is plug those community servers running the community campaign into the official network here, into, you know, create a category here for community events. That way we don't have to go to a third-party website to join those servers. We can do that directly from the in-game browser. I think that would be neat. And I know you can do that if you come here, find the game community servers, and then you look for the server here. They are displayed here. But I think it would be nice to have a category here for community events, you know. I think it would make those events more visible to the mainstream TF2 community. Because sometimes there is an event going, but most people will only know about it if they follow some specific YouTuber or something like that, you know, and that's really not fun, in my opinion. Not that TF2 YouTubers are bad or anything, because I'm one myself, but I think we should make these events more visible to the general TF2 community. I think that would be a good move on Valve's part. Let's move this teleporter up, and then the dispenser. I think I'll place the teleporter here now. In all these rounds they didn't manage to really contest that part of the map, so perhaps the match is a bit unbalanced and that's why I'm having a good time as engineer here, I don't know. But let's place the dispenser. I think I'll try moving my stuff up, because they're really not contesting us. You see, it's very calm here. Let's move this up. Since we can. Let's do this. Let's place the sentry here. It's level 2, I think I can bring it up to level 3 now. And I don't have metal to use that weapon, come on. Okay. Where is everyone? Where's the enemy team? No one is here. Where is the enemy team? Where are you fellas? This is an enemy spy? No, it isn't. Okay. It seems they're... and I have a gargoyle there. Let's grab the gargoyle. They're trying to come through this area, you see. That's why my sentry isn't really seeing any action there. And the sentry is down. Who killed my sentry? Firefly did. Okay, thanks a lot, Spy. Spy really saved me there and gave me some metal. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Let's try to protect that. That's outside there. Let's go. That's outside. That's entry there, that exit. I think that's what I meant to say there. Words are hard, fellas. And I think I'll push my dispenser forward as well. Because again, this is easy, you know. I think I'll place it here. This is a good spot. They didn't cap the point any time today. At least on this round here. So yeah. Maybe we should scramble teams, I don't know. Yeah, you see Charlie Fish and me here wrecking a lot of points and the enemy team doesn't have so many. I think the match is a bit unbalanced. That's maybe why. So yeah. Curly Patty is saying he's using the panic attack for standard NG. Yeah, the panic attack is great, but because on my servers we don't have random spread enabled, Curly Patty, I feel like there really isn't much of a point for the panic attack here. Because the whole thing about the panic attack is the fixed spread. So that's why I prefer to use the shotgun. And Vincent's saying, oh yes, but I will try to be more present next week. Who knows how to be a good pocket medic again. Screenport is back soon, it will be great. It will for sure, Vincent. And I'm sure you still can do your stuff as a pocket medic, for sure. Playing TF2 is like riding a bicycle, you know, you never really forget how to do it. I think I'll go with the mini sentry now, the pistol. And I don't have any interesting... I have the Frontier Justice. Let's try going with the Frontier Justice. I don't really use it a lot, so let's give it a try. And we have Curly Patty here with us. Nice. Hey, Cool SS! Thanks a lot for the super chat. Thank you very much for the $2. Thanks, I really appreciate. Hello there, General Old School. Hello there, Major Cool SS. Thanks a lot for the super chat, that's great. Did the soldier show up for you fellas? I think he did because I heard the sound from Streamlabs. But if the special message isn't working, let me know, please. But I think it is. So thanks a lot for the help, I really appreciate it. Those super chats are really handy, you know, for paying server costs. What are you doing, fellas? So it really helps, you know, every dollar every dollar you send really helps a lot. Thanks a lot, indeed, my friend. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Because I missed a couple of messages there. Hobofake saying, my god, how many moderators or admins are there in this stream? I just think no one would dare to make problems in the chat. You should not challenge people like that, RoboFake. I'm sure someone will try to create problems here. People are like that, you know. But about the amount of mods we have here on this channel stream, on my Brazilian channel I also have a lot of mods for stream. And basically what I do to kinda decide who becomes a moderator or not is I should not have picked that scout. I don't know why I did that. But what I do is I check people who are recurrent viewers and people who I started to trust, you know, who I see are good fellas and who play with me often and stuff like that, and that's how I decide who becomes a moderator here. Right now I'll probably not make any more new moderators because, as you see, there's quite a lot. I don't think we need any more, at least not anytime soon. But what I did here is I started paying notice to the regulars that showed up on stream. So for example, Charlie Fish was always here, Uncle Leo was always here from the start. And that's how I decided who should become a moderator here on this channel. So yeah, that's the idea. And Khaled's saying, when I try to join it says failed after 4 retries or something like that. Kinda weird, Khaled. Are you using the correct IP for the server? Make sure you're not making any typos there. And if the error doesn't disappear for you, here, on the stream description, I'll post it on chat here as well. There's a fix for that problem if you make sure you're not making any typos on the IP. So I paste it on chat, you can check it out, perhaps that will help you. So yeah. And Trolleyfish is saying he's gonna have school classes from home. Here in Brazil, at least Trolleyfish, most schools are already having classes normally, you know. Last year we were having a lot of homeschooling like that. And how can I say that in English? You know, we're having classes from school, both teachers and students. But this year, the government decided that it was okay to get back into school normally. So yeah, I kind of miss when I was teaching from home, because I didn't have to go to the school, you know, to get into traffic and stuff like that. And because I have this streaming set up, I think I was one of the teachers that had one of the easiest times streaming from home, you know, streaming classes from home. To me it worked very well, and I think students really noticed that you know, professor there has a streamer setup. That's nice, that's good. Okay, I'm not gonna make the mistake of trying to pick scouts again. I'll hold this position here with my team, as I think that's a better idea. And there's a Demonite coming here. And this whole time I'm using this shotgun, I didn't manage to get a revenge crit. That's lame, you know. Okay, we have a soldier trying to hit our stuff. Let's bring it back a little, just to make it safe. And I have to remember... Oh no, now I'm using the pistol. Okay. Perhaps I should change to the short circuit again. I think the short circuit was helping a lot. So yeah. How's the situation on the point? They're all there. I'm not moving my sentry ahead, I think I'll keep it here. It's better. Let's up this dispenser for the team. And we have a spy here? No, it is one of ours. Okay. So what else are you doing there, Antenor? Hello there, Antenor. And Cartol is saying, now Prof, you have $1 billion of Brazilian reais. Because school sent us $2 US. Yeah, this situation with the Brazilian real, that's my local currency here in Brazil, is pretty depressing, you know. Just so you have an idea, $1 US is worth 5 Brazilian reais. And that's a lot, you know. Like 2 years ago, the exchange ratio was $1 for like 2 or 3 Brazilian reais or something like that. Our currency here in Brazil really devaluated very quickly in the last 2 years. Kind of depressing, you know, to be in Brazil in current times. Not a good time. I'd say don't come to Brazil. Wait some more years, like some 4 to 5 years before trying to come to Brazil again. Because it's not looking good around here. I have a spy here, look at that. Okay. Yeah, I think the Frontier Justice isn't very good with the mini sentry. Because you see, I do damage with the mini sentry, but I can't get many kills. I don't think I got a single kill with the mini sentry yet. So perhaps I'm kinda handicapping myself with this weapon combination here, I don't know. Let's go back to the regular shotgun, I think it will work better. Here, and let's go with the short circuit again. I think that will be better. So yeah, what are you saying there? And Kui saying, I'm glad I helped a bit, so you can run the server longer. TF2 community needs to unite today more than ever. Completely agree with that, cool. You are very correct in that statement. The more unite we are, the better we'll be off. Because we don't have Valve on our side anymore, so we have to band together and do what we can. So I don't know what I was trying to accomplish there, but it's okay. So yeah, thanks a lot, School. I really appreciate it, you know. Thank you very much, my friend. So yeah. And fellas, still don't know how to connect. You can open the console here and type in connect space and then the IP. Then you press enter and you'll be on the server. Or you can add it to your favorites tab here on the community server browser. Just here, add the server, then you place the IP on the favorites tab. I hope you managed to come play with us because we are having fun here. It's nice. Enrica is saying, there was an elementary school here in Texas where every teacher got sick recently from COVID. I'm glad I'm not a student anymore. Yeah, that's very nasty, you know, Rika. Here in Brazil, the situation is similar to that, you know. A lot of schools got cases, COVID cases among students and teachers. And at least here in Brazil, the municipal authorities, the authorities from the city, then closed off schools after that. But you know, there's been quite a lot of pressure to keep schools open here in Brazil. For people in public schools, because here in Brazil, I know that's not the case for the US, for example. I think in the US, most students are on private schools, on public schools in the US. But here in Brazil, there are students on public schools, a lot of people, but there's also a lot of students on private schools. And on public schools, it is hard to keep classes from home, you know, at a distance using the internet, because the problem is not everyone has good internet connection here. Brazil is still a very poor country, you know. And most students have a very bad IT setup at home, you know. Either they don't have computers, or okay, I don't know what happened there, but it's okay. Or they don't have reliable internet connection to watch classes. So what ended up happening for public schools last year was that a lot of students simply couldn't watch the classes, you know, because they didn't have the means to. So that's why there's been a lot of pressure here in Brazil to reopen schools. You know, in the private schools, that's not that much the case, you know. There's been also a lot of pressure for reopening private schools, but that's more because students were tired of watching classes from home. And, you know, private schools are I work at private schools, so I know what I'm talking about. They really try to please their consumers, you know. And it's kind of bad how education here in Brazil for a lot of people became a business. You know, I wish that wasn't the case. I think that good education should be public and available to everyone. At least that's my belief. But yeah, I wish things get better there in the US, you know. I think they were getting better, but I was watching the news and it seems the cases and deaths started growing again in the US. Here in Brazil, things got pretty bad and they are still not good at all, but they are improving a bit. So I hope it gets better there in Texas for you, because it's kind of lame and sad and depressing that this whole pandemic is still going on. On my other channel, I do a live stream called Coronga Live, and Coronga is sort of a joke name to talk about the COVID here in Brazil, about the COVID virus. So instead of saying COVID, some people say Coronga just for you know, trying to make the thing sound less bad, you know, so you don't get too depressed. And when I started doing those streams on my Brazilian channel, the Coronga Lives, I thought I would be doing them for what, 2 weeks, perhaps a month, something like that, you know, at most 2 months. And they'll be going for more than 1 year, and I'm not sure when I'll be able to stop calling my streams on the other channel the Coronga lives, you know. It's very worrisome actually. I wish I could get back to making regular streams there because it would make me feel happier. But this pandemic's here for a good while still. I don't think things will get completely solved this year, perhaps next year, you know. And that sucks hard. So yeah. What else are you saying there? I'm sorry for this depressive talk here. Sorry, fellas. So yeah. And Delta is asking about the IP. The IP is on screen, Delta. I think it's the London IP. Yeah, we are on the London server today. And even if it isn't North America, you can play here. If you choose a hitscan based class, you have no problem at all. So yeah. What else are you saying? Let me see here. And Cool is talking about Tyler McVicker. That he make a stream talking about the TF2 Classic and Open Fortress situation. And that we might get the best thing ever to happen for TF2. Yeah, I'm checking on that situation, Cool. And I think there are really two options, you know, two outcomes, two possible outcomes there. Either Valve will pull off a Nintendo and say to the fellas at Open Fortress and TF2 Classic that they can't keep working on their projects, which, you know, considering I don't trust Valve anymore, I think that's quite a possibility. Or they will make the mods official in some manner, you know, either make it available on Steam or allow them to continue working on it or integrate on Team Fortress 2, then it's all speculation. But I think it's one of those two options. Personally, I think the first one is actually what I would expect to happen, considering how Valve has been handling TF2 in the last years. But I know Valve has a history of supporting mods and stuff like that, so I wish they allow those mods to keep working on it. It would be a good thing, in my opinion. But I think what Tyler meant when he said that this could be the best thing ever for TF2 is if Valve allowed those two mods to keep existing and to be worked on and be integrated in TF2, that would mean then that anyone really can hack into the code for TF2, because that's kind of what Open Fortress and TF2 Classic did. It's not exactly that, but they kind of hacked a leaked version of the code and started reverse engineering their mods from there. And it would mean that anyone can do that, you know, and that I think is a great thing, because it would make it so people can have a bit more reassurance in developing mods for TF2 or forking the code from the game. You know, I think that would be a great stuff. But it could also mean that Valve wants to lock these projects under some sort of restrictive license or something like that, and that wouldn't be a good thing, in my opinion. So we'll have to wait and see what comes out of it. But you know, if you ask me, in my opinion, I really appreciate the fellas making mods for TF2. I think it's great stuff, you know, I'm thankful for the work they put out. But in my opinion, these community developers should, you know, stop trying to make products from other people's works. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, you know. Because again, I really appreciate mods, I like them, I've played a lot of Open Fortress and I think it is great. But you know, those developers are very talented, and instead of making something from TF2, from Valve's code, perhaps they should get together and develop a game, you know, like develop their own game so they will not be dependent on whatever Valve decides to do. You know, I think that would be a more secure, a safer situation for those projects. if they were not mods to begin with, you know, if they were their own thing, on their own game engine and stuff like that. I really think that should be the way to go for these community developers. Because as much as we love TF2, and you can be sure I love TF2 a lot, I don't think I would code for a game that doesn't get any support, and that's from a company that's really not caring for it at all, you know. I think it's a very unsafe situation for a developer to be in. So that's my 2 cents on that situation. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Charliefish saying, yeah, I wanted to download TF2 Classic, but it didn't work. Turns out the TF2 Classic team closed the downloads for a bit because of an agreement they have with Valve. Yeah, I hope everything turns out good as well, Charliefish. That's my hope there. But as usual, I'm expecting the worst, you know. My Brazilian subscribers know this a lot, but I'm a very pessimistic person. I always expect the worst outcome, because if it turns out to be real, you know, if the worst happens, then at least I was ready for it, you know. And if it doesn't happen, then I'll be happily surprised. I don't lose anything by being a pessimist. That's why I'm like that. So yeah. And Kui is saying, I really hope Valve supports them. Having those mods like in the workshop or something will be amazing. Yeah, completely agree with that, Cool. It would be even better to have here on the menu, you know, play deathmatch from Open Fortress or something like that. I would really love that, to be integrated in the workshop. Or at least to have its own Steam page, you know, it would make life even easier for people hosting servers for those games, if they were distributed through Steam. That would be nice. And Trolleyfish saying that TF2 and CSGO began as mods themselves. Yeah, that's completely true. Not actually CSGO, but Counter-Strike started as a mod for Half-Life, yeah. The problem, I think, with the Open Fortress and TF2 Classic situation is that there really wasn't an SDK for TF2, you know. So those mods are actually built from reverse engineering TF2 or from leaked code. So I think that's where the legal issue is. I believe. I could be wrong about that. I don't know, but I think that's the issue. That's what I heard, at least. But I hope things get sorted out. And you know, I think I'll be ending stream right now, because Curly Pat is probably getting ready to start his stream. It's on time and we're getting close to clocking 1 hour on stream, so that's how long we usually stream for. So I'll be ending for today. And let me share with you fellas the link for Curly Patty's stream. I know he's playing on the server, and he probably will keep there, so keep playing with him, it will be a lot of fun. And you can go watch his stream now. I'll end here so I don't mess up with his stream that's about to start now. So go check him out. Let me see just what you're saying there. And Charliefish saying that TF2 Classic runs better than TF2. Yeah, it actually has developers, you know, for a change. So I think it's no surprise that as a game, it actually performs better on modern hardware. I think that's really a given. I'm not surprised by that at all. So yeah, let's hope for the better, but I really expect the worst. The worst. We'll have to see what comes up from that. So thanks very much, fellas. I really appreciate you passing by to play with me and to talk about these things. It's really great, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Again, go check out Curly Patty's live stream. It will be a lot of fun, and if you're on the server, keep playing if you wish, because he'll be streaming there, and it will be a lot of fun. So I'll see you guys, you fellas, everyone, you guys and girls, and everyone. I want to be inclusive here next week. So have a wonderful weekend, and I love all of you fellas. Bye bye.